The new PlayStation Plus tiered system is now live if you didn't already know that. So it went live here in North America on June 13, but it's not live yet in Europe. So if you're in Europe, you should expect it between June 22nd and June 23rd. So I always had the Essential subscription on my PlayStation, so I'm going to be upgrading from that. So my current subscription expires in about 4 months, roughly. So I'm gonna upgrade and try to run out that those 4 months to, kind of test out the new system, because I'm not expecting it to be the greatest at the start. I expect it to, kind of get better over time, but I want to kind of see what it entails and who it was really meant for. So when you click upgrade, you see the two new tiers, so extra and premium, as well as the essential, which is, the original one that we've always had. So essential essentially comes with monthly games, exclusive packs, online multiplayer, cloud storage, all the stuff that came with the original subscription. So the next level up from there is extra. So that one's got a game catalog, which is supposed to be a library of a lot of PS4 and PS5 games. I believe 300 plus is what they promised, but it might not be exactly that amount at the start, but we'll see. I actually haven't seen it yet, so I can't wait to see how many, we get access to. Hopefully I can find some games that I want to play. Honestly, I already know, based on the cover right there, Returnal and Ghost of Tsushima Director's Cut. I haven't played both of those, so that'd be really nice to get with the extra. The highest tier, which is the premium, is a combination of extra and essential, as well as some new features for premium. So you get game trials, so 2-hour game trials from what I've heard about it, as well as cloud streaming, so you can play games directly from the cloud without having to download them onto your console. But I never been a big fan of cloud streaming because you need the best of the best internet most of the time to get the best out of it. So if you have weak internet and you're on the road, it's not really that useful. So for me, the extra tier is looking like the only one that I would ever choose, but I'm gonna go ahead and upgrade to the premium just for this video right here, so we can see everything that comes with, even getting the maximum tier, because it includes the extra and the essential as well. Okay, so to upgrade from the essential to either the extra or the premium, I'm going to have to, pay an amount just to, complete my 98 days, because I've got 98 days left on my membership. Upgrade today for $12.20 for the extra and $18.98 for the premium. So if you already have the essential, you're going to get something like this. So if you don't have any of the memberships right now and you're trying to get any of them, I'll let you know that the essential starts at $69.99 for a year, and these are all Canadian numbers. $114.99 for the extra and $139.99 for the premium for a year membership. So like I said earlier, I'm gonna go ahead and select the premium. So I'm gonna upgrade from the essential to the premium for $18.98 for my 98 days left, just so I can get access to everything, so we can all see what's on there, see if there's, some good value for some people here. All right, so I'm done. I've got the premium membership now, and as you can see, there's all the, benefits that you get based on the tiers. So, game trials, classics catalog, cloud streaming, and then you go for extra, and then you have PlayStation Plus game catalog. So that's, the first part of the interface, and you can see below that we've got classics catalog. This is for PS1, PS2, PSP, and PS3 games. Then we've got PlayStation Plus game trials, which is, right below that. Looks like we're going to be getting a lot of game trials, but I don't know if this is a good reason or worthy enough reason to get the premium membership. I don't know. Demos have always been around, so they should never have been taken away and made into, something you pay for. Okay, so right below that section, we have the must play, which is, I think, a catalog for both PS4 and PS5 games. So that's a pretty cool section right there, and it's the only one that I'm honestly interested in personally, just because, I'm a big fan of playing more recent games than, classic games. I'm pretty sure these are all of the games that you get with the extra tier. So, the game catalog that comes with both the extra and the premium tiers. This will probably be the reason why the extra tier is a lot, more popular than any of the other tiers. Like for me personally, there's already a few games on here that I can, tell that I haven't played already, like Ghost of Tsushima, the Director's Cut. I already played the original game, but I never played the Director's Cut. So this is an opportunity for me to get it for a good price. As well as Returnal, as you can see over there. That's another really good game that I've heard lots about, but, never got the chance to try it out. So now is a chance for me to do that as well. Death Stranding is another one that I haven't played, and I'm really looking forward to trying out. I'm pretty sure there's going to be more AAA games that I haven't played that's going to be on that list, so I can't wait to check it all out. Below the must-play section, we have based on your gameplay section, so I guess these are recommendations, you know, from the catalog based on the kind of game that you play. So this will be very useful for those times when, you know, you don't have anything to play or you're not sure what to play and you want to try out something new. But there's not much sections left, you know, PS Plus monthly games, exclusive discounts, and then all, you know, the PlayStation benefits. The check mark shows that I've got all of those. Okay, so let's check out the games catalog, which is included with both the PlayStation Plus Extra and the premium tiers. So as you can see, it's sectioned off based on genres, so you can choose based on what kind of games you enjoy. So let's go ahead and check out one of the genres, so featured games. As you can see, there's already a selection to pick from there, especially if you're new to the PlayStation ecosystem. This might be really nice, you know, for you. You know, you might have a lot to, you know, choose from here. As opposed to if you're a diehard or if you already, you know, pick up every game as they release. So there's lots of games on here, but like I said, there's also some from the PlayStation Plus collection, like Days Gone over there, Until Dawn, God of War. There's actually a decent amount, especially if you're, you know, new to PlayStation. There's also, you know, a good amount of games for me personally to play on here that I've not played before that I will be trying out, but there's also a lot that I will not be touching. Okay, so quickly checking out the sports genre. It doesn't look like there's a lot of games here. You know, like the scroll bar is pretty big there, so that means there's not a lot of games. And I don't think they want to put too many older, you know, sports games on here because, well, they're not going to be as accurate anymore. And most of these games, you know, you play online, so you know, they don't want to have those servers running forever. So I don't know. You can see 2K21, 2K22 kind of games on there. You know, nothing before that. But I don't know if it's something they're gonna, you know, change. Maybe add more sports games. But that's what we've got on there right now. You know, not a lot of games. Okay, let's go ahead and try out a single game trial quickly. So WWE 2K22. So you can download the game for 2 hours. So you play the full game for 2 hours. That's all it is. Personally, not a very useful feature at all. Okay, let's check out the Classics catalog. We'll start with PSP, PlayStation 1, and PS2 games. So right there, you can see Jack 3, Jack 2. They're all labeled incorrectly, and there's not a good amount yet, but we can't really judge them off, you know, the first release. Hopefully they add a lot more as time goes on, but you can see there's still some games to check out. But for me personally, I'm not a big fan of classic games, especially on a console that can, you know, go as crazy as 4K, you know, at high frame rates and all of that. I have a dedicated handheld that I use for retro emulation, so I'll just stick to that for PS1, PS2, and PSP games. So I don't need this, you know, feature from the premium as well, personally. Okay, so going ahead to check out Jack 2, the game right there. I'm not sure if it's a PS1 to a you know, PSP game, but you can download it, you know, or buy it for $9.99, which is a discount. So it looks like you can do that for all of the classic games from the PSP, PS1, and PS2. It also looks like we'll be able to do some game streaming, you know, of classic games, so you don't have to download every single one of them. But right here, I don't really know what's going on. So it's like a PS5, PS4 game, you know, Resident Evil Director's Cut that you can download. Like, I don't really understand what's going on there. But like I said, this whole thing still looks a little, you know, shaky, like it's still coming up. So it's not fully, you know, metamorphosized. It's not in its full form. As for the PS3 games catalog, which is honestly probably the only classic games that, you know, I don't have an emulation for, that I would possibly want to emulate on here, but I don't really care too much about PS3 games as well. But here's, you know, your selection right here. There's a good amount there, as you can see by the scroll bar on the right side, so it shows that there's a lot of PS3 games. The thing with these games, the PS3 games, is that I think you can only stream them, so you can't download them. So if you don't have a strong Wi-Fi connection or Ethernet, you know, connection, then you're going to probably struggle with it. And honestly, I wouldn't recommend getting a premium subscription if you're in a place where you don't have solid Wi-Fi connection. And honestly, I can't even vouch for how good the streaming service is. PS Now was not great for streaming, at least in my personal opinion. So if it's anything like that, it's not going to be great for this as well. Under the Classics catalog, there's one more section for remasters. So if you like playing remastered games and you want to find all of them in one place, then you just check out that section. The final section for organizing games is Ubisoft Plus Classics, where we've got games like Watch Dogs, you know, The Division by Tom Clancy, Assassin's Creed Valhalla. So all Ubisoft type games you'll see under this section right here. So that's pretty much it. That's everything we get with the new PlayStation Plus tiered systems. So from what I can see so far, you know, there's a lot of games, a lot of options to choose from. If you're new to the console, the PlayStation, you know, PS4 or PS5, there's a lot of games, you know, that you can choose from. There's a lot of options, you know, PlayStation exclusives, as well as general games, you know, games from Ubisoft and other, you know, companies like that. Getting something like this that has a bunch of games that you probably haven't played, it's not a bad deal right there. But if you know, are a diehard and you know, have a lot of games already and you buy all the games as they release, especially all the AAA games, top games, then you're not going to find much value in this at all. And honestly, we still got to give it some time to grow. But if you're not a fan of digital games in the first place, then honestly, you probably wouldn't see any value at all in, you know, these new tiered systems. So in short, this is going to add value for some people, and for others, it's not going to add any value. So go ahead and check it out. You know, maybe you'll find something you like. Maybe you won't find anything that you like. But it's worth a try, at least that's what I think. I'm going to try it out for the next 98 days, you know, the premium membership, see how well I like it. But I already see a few games that I want to try out. Go ahead and let me know down in the comment section what you guys think about the new tiered system, and if you guys will be getting it or if you already have it, and let me know about your experience with it. So I'm already downloading a couple games, like I said, that I haven't played, and I'm going to, you know, play them now. So I'm going to, you know, exploit that $18.98 that I paid for it. But I will see you guys in my next video. I hope you guys have enjoyed this. If you did, make sure you drop a like down below. Subscribe if you're new to the channel, and I'll catch you guys in my next video. It's Tommy with Midas Tech, and I am out.